Welcome to Hometown Teams, where we build an NFL team's roster using only local players, and by local I mean in-state. Today we're looking at the New York State franchises, which of course includes the New York Giants and Jets, as well as the Buffalo Bills. The thing is, both the Giants and Jets both play in and are both headquartered in New Jersey, and as neither state can field an entire team alone, this is the New York and New Jersey Super Team. And this Super Team kicks off with Brandon Albert out of Rochester, New York at left tackle, went to college at Virginia. At left guard, we have Richie Incognito out of Bethesda, New Jersey. He went to college at Nebraska. At the center position, we have JC Tretter out of Batavia, New York. First guy to stay home for college, went to Cornell. Then at right guard, we have Ali Marpet out of Hastings-on-Hudson, New York, who stayed in-state to go to the Division III Hobart. And then finishing off the line at right tackle is TJ Clemmings out of Mount Vernon, New York, went to college at Pittsburgh. And the tight end position starts off strong with Greg Olsen out of Paterson, New Jersey, went to college at Miami. And it only gets stronger with Rob Gronkowski out of Amherst, New York, went to college at Arizona. And right there, you've probably got the two best tight ends in the NFL right now. Then for the wide receivers, we start with Mohamed Sanu out of New Brunswick, New Jersey, stayed in-state to go to college at Rutgers. Then across from him, we have Chris Hogan out of Wyckoff, New Jersey, went out of state to go to Penn State and play lacrosse, came back in-state to go to Monmouth. And then our slot receiver for this one is Victor Cruz out of Paterson, New Jersey, went to college at UMass. And starting off the running backs is Dion Lewis out of Albany, New York, went to college at Pittsburgh. And to complement the receiving threat, we have Mark Ingram out of Hackensack, New Jersey, went to college at Alabama. Then our fullback, Michael Burton out of Long Valley, New Jersey, stayed in-state to go to Rutgers. And then at quarterback, we have Joe Flacco out of Audubon, New Jersey, went to college at Delaware. And that completes the offense, and for a super team, it has to be a strong offense to hold to the name, and it does. This is a very nice looking team. Starting off the defense is free safety Devin McCourty out of Nyack, New York, went over to New Jersey for college at Rutgers. Our strong safety is Mike Adams out of Paterson, New Jersey, went to college at Delaware. Then kicking off the linebackers, at the right outside linebacker is Jonathan Casillas out of Jersey City, New Jersey, went to college at Wisconsin. Our middle linebacker is Brian Cushing out of Park Ridge, New Jersey, went to college at USC. And to complete our set of outside linebackers born in Jersey City, we have Tahir Whitehead out of Jersey City, New Jersey, who went to college at Temple. Then moving on to the defensive line and kicking it off with Mike Daniels out of Stratford, New Jersey, who went to college at Iowa. Across from him, we have Muhammad Wilkerson out of Linden, New Jersey, went to college at Temple. And as we would be playing a 4-3 here, our first defensive tackle is Karon Reed out of the Bronx, New York, went to college at Princeton. And then we have Devin Still out of Camden, New Jersey, who went to college at Penn State. And now we just have the cornerbacks left. So our first cornerback is Logan Ryan out of Berlin, New Jersey, who went to college at Rutgers. Finally, another guy who stayed in state. Then we have Jason McCourty, who amazingly was born in the same place as Devin McCourty in Nyack, New York, also went to college at Rutgers. And then in the nickel position, we're going to be playing Malcolm Jenkins. We could have, of course, had him at safety as well, but he is out of East Orange, New Jersey, went to college at Ohio State. And that completes this team, and especially compared to some of the recent ones we've been looking at, not a lot of guys who stayed in-state to go to college. Now, if you were to look at probably the total miles they're away from where they went to high school and went to college, probably about as close as everywhere else, but with the New York, New Jersey thing, a lot of guys going over to Philadelphia to go to Temple, guys from New York going to Rutgers, staying very close to where they're from, but in another state. But this New York, New Jersey super team kind of stood up to its name. It is a very good team. You'd be disappointed if it was any worse. Of course, technically, it could be better. But in terms of what we've been looking at so far for hometown teams, this is not a bad team whatsoever. Put out some very strong position groups, and this will be our first and not our last hometown team that is actually the hometown team for more than one NFL franchise.